Hello, 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 my kittens. Welcome in to the first stream of 2026, and I never managed to be live and celebrate my content creation anniversary, which was actually the 6th. I'm never live for it. I'm never back in time. But this is the first one back. I did plan on doing yesterday, but unfortunately I was a bit delayed getting home this week with the severe ice and snow in the UK, so it kind of just staggered everything and made me more delayed. So yeah, just one this week, and then we'll be back into the flow of things next week. And since it is a nice chill catch-up stream, I thought, why not showcase my Animal Crossing island, Booyah Moon, because I have done a lot of work on this island and I still have a lot of plans to come to fruition. So we're just gonna chill, vibe, decorate. I might do a little bit of the DLC content. I might use some Nook Miles because I need some materials actually. I didn't have enough time to go and visit some treasure islands and get some materials. I have no money left on the game. I need money, and I need, I think it's just like generalised wood and stuff, which I could make the flimsy axe and go around smacking up my trees, I suppose. That is an option, but I don't really want to do that on stream. So we're probably going to focus on some decorating, some terraforming, laying out some paths, and of course I'm going to start the stream off by doing a tour of Booyah Moon. So I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday, and I'm sure we're going to have some lovely chill chats about everybody's Christmas and New Year's, which is going to be delightful. Give me a second to just make sure I have tweeted. I believe I have. Yes, there we go. The tweet is out. Everything's good, and I posted on Discord. And you know what has been an absolute miracle, and I hope 2026 continues to be this way for me. The first stream back, I didn't have any tech issues. Shock! I know. I always have tech issues on the first stream back, but not today. Not today. So that was good. Defender, hi Kylie, happy late Christmas and New Year. Glad you got home from Chris is okay. Happy late Christmas and New Year to you as well. I almost said happy Christmas. Christmas was ages ago. But yeah, I hope you had a fantastic Christmas and New Year's, Defender. Yeah, I was stuck. So I was supposed to come back on the Sunday, but Chris wanted me to stay an extra day. And had I known it would have been bad on the Monday, we probably would have just done the travelling on the Sunday. But yeah, it was really bad on the Monday. Horrendous. It was quite scary actually, because we drove to the end of Chris's Road, and there's like a big slope that leads up into like a pretty main road leading through his town. And basically no gritting had happened, so all of the slush, ice and snow just kept being pushed off the main road onto the slope, and it was like refreezing. So it was essentially like solid ice, and the car was just wheels spin. We couldn't get up onto the main road, so we had to turn around and go back. And also couldn't get up onto the drive either, because the drive is on a slope and that was all frozen solid. But yeah, it was just an extra day. Well, it was 2 extra days. One of the days deciding to stay longer, and then the other one unexpected. But it did kind of like have a knock-on effect, delaying things for me. And I pretty much done admin every day that I got home, and did some admin yesterday, and also managed to go out with the family for a bit yesterday as well. So that's why I'm live today. It was good, says Defender. Excellent. Nothing super amazing, but not bad either. It's, you know, I think as you get older, it's more about just cozy vibes and chilling with your friends and your family and just staying in and staying warm. That's what it's become like for me for Christmas. It's more about like seeing people and socialising and just having good food and quality time. I'm not one of those people that are like, the day after Christmas on Boxing Day, I have to go out and I have to spend money and I have to go shopping. No thank you. That is my definition of a nightmare, because it is so busy going to the local shopping centre near me this time of year. It's crazy. Like, the traffic was insane. And there was loads of dangerous manoeuvring going on from other people in cars as well. Defender, I wasn't expecting it to snow again last night, but at least it didn't stick as much this time. It's not snowed again here yet, and I did look at the weather forecast this morning on my tablet, and it's not saying that we're getting snow at the moment, so fingers crossed. I mean, I like snow, don't get me wrong, I do, but obviously Now I'm a bit more mindful and careful with walking than I was before the injury and stuff. And yes, I'm pretty confident at walking around, but snow and ice makes me really nervous because I do not want to fall again. And I know that the leg still isn't 100%. So, you know, I don't want to risk walking on snow and ice at all, really. So I don't mind it if I'm inside and I can admire it from the window right now. But if I have to go out in it, it's not exactly pleasant. How do we like my outfit? I think it's so cute. It's kind of giving casual witchy vibes. It's not quite a witch's hat, but it can be like a more, I don't know, upmarket witch's hat, I guess. And then with the dress with the moon on it, I just think it really suits my character because this is called Booyah Moon after all. Right, shall we give a tour? Show you some of the things I've done. So I've planted a lot of windflowers around here. I just thought it was looking too grey, so I needed a bit of colour. And then obviously the snowy ground underneath the flowers is going to change depending on the season, so that's going to bring in different colours as well into this area. I also just really like windflowers. I did Google all of the flowers in Animal Crossing, and yes, I do love roses. But what's the other one called? Like a moondrop or something. But I think moondrops, you can't have weeds on your island for them to grow. And I actually like weeds. I think they're good for decorative purposes in certain situations, as long as they're not massive clusters of them. For example, I've used some weeds here to kind of like give more texture to this large grassy zone. And I think they look good. So yeah, I'm probably never going to get that flower on my island. Love it. I love the flags. Yeah, I've used a lot of custom designs on this island. I can't take credit for anything because I've not custom designed anything on this game. It is something that I love to get into, but you know, I've just always, every time I load up the game, I just always want to decorate at the minute, so I don't put the time aside to start designing my own custom designs. But yeah, I thought this suited my island perfectly. And I managed to change all of this and make the moon central to the pier for the Dodo Airlines as well. So the moon is actually central to the pier now, which is great. It just looks better when you first come in. Like, it looks really nice, I think. I put these benches around. I suppose I may as well show you Muffy's murder farm now. Since I kind of just gave you all a little sneak peek. So this is Muffy's meat murder farm. So she raises sheep, as you can see. We've got a little dog that looks after the sheep as well. I've also got all of these grates to stop, like, you know, I don't know if you've ever driven through like some lanes in the UK, like some roads in the UK will go through like farmland. And there will be grates to stop like sheep or cows or anything walking, you know, out into the roads basically, but cars can drive over them. That's what these are meant to symbolise, is all of these ways out have these grates so the sheep can't go out, and then the little dog protects them, and then again there's a grate here to protect the carrots. I don't even know if sheep eat carrots, but I kind of just did it anyway. I wanted just a cute little carrot farm here. So Muffy supplies the meat for the meat market, well, for a meat stall on the market, and she murders sheep, which are her own kind because she is a sheep herself. So this is the murder bench. This is the wooden table. She uses a chainsaw and an axe, by the way. She doesn't mess about. And then she's got the chopping board there, and then she's got some pre-boxed meat over here as well. And eventually, when I unlock the inside of her house, I'm probably going to design it as a barn, and I'm also going to change the colours, because the colours don't go at all. So I'm probably going to go with browns and reds, try and go for a red roof to match the red roof of the silo in the background. And then a brown exterior, and probably a door that looks fairly like a barn door. Loving how your character looks. Thank you so much, Rose. How are you doing? Did you have a good Christmas and New Year? Defender, a chainsaw? I know. She doesn't mess about. She's like, she makes it quick with a chainsaw when she murders the sheep. But again, these sheep are custom hat designs, and I think they look really good. I just wish that in this game I don't know, because I don't make custom designs, as I say. I don't know if this is possible, so correct me if I'm wrong. Can you choose not to repeat the design on the back of the hat? Because that's one thing I wished with this sheep design, is they didn't repeat it on the back. Because if you change the camera angle, you see that there's another sheep face on the back. Although, I suppose it does kind of add to the weirdness of my island, that there's some things that are lovely, but then there's like a really sense of things just being a bit off on this island. I didn't want to go over the top horror. I wanted it to be, oh, this is nice, and then you turn a corner or you look somewhere and you're like, oh, that's a bit weird. That's a bit unsettling. So it could just be that these are sheep with two faces. Maybe. Maybe that fits. I don't know. I think so. It's a pro design. Is it? I wonder why the person that designed this didn't change it then. I don't think I can edit this design. I'll have to check that. Because I know sometimes people let you download their designs and you can edit them, but not always. So if I can edit this one, I could change it so that it doesn't show at the back as well. Ketchup, you're going to be kicked out eventually. Yeah, that's right. You better run away. Right, shall I take you over here? I've done so much since you last saw Boo You Moon. I think you're going to be surprised how much work I've done. Any spare time I've had. There's been a couple of footy matches on, so I've been doing decorating while Chris has been watching the footy. But yeah, this is inside here near my resident services, and I've got this lovely... I've sealed it in with some raised levels of earth and waterfalls. I didn't want to completely use these walls. A, because it's ridiculously expensive to do that. B, I would have to visit Treasure Islands, which are a nightmare at the best of times. And C, I got lazy. So... So I just did a nice little pond with waterfalls here just to seal this in. And I've put that statue up there. I'm probably going to add some more decorations on some of those ledges at some point. I'm thinking some of the Nova Light stars, to be honest with you, are going to go up there. And maybe some gyroids. I'm not sure. So that's still a work in progress, that area. Now we come over here. Which I also need to show you this entrance. There's two ways to come in. You can either go straight to resident services through the arch, and then there's also through here. Now, I wanted a gap here because, like I said, it leads on to Muffy's farm, and there is a horse and carriage in the market area, which is meant to be Muffy's horse and carriage. So she needs to have space to take the carriage all the way down here and then into the market. So that's why there's two ways in. Okay, so let's go up here. Right, this is just here for now. What I've done is I've made this a nice little square, and anytime there's special events on, like Christmas or Easter, I can decorate on this area for the season, for whatever special event it is, basically. And when there's nothing on, I just put the moon seat, because it is Boo Your Moon. And it kind of frames the museum nicely. It's just a nice little area that I can decorate. I think you said you got rid of either the graveyard or the forest. I've actually got rid of both, kind of. I got rid of the forest, turned it into a graveyard, didn't like the way I designed the graveyard, and I've redesigned it. So, I'll show you that. We're going to go there. Don't worry. We're going there. We're going on a full tour. Okay, so let's go through the market first, and then I'll actually show you the beach area that I've started doing. So we've got a little fish shop here, stacks of fish, and we've got some little squid. We've got knives, a chopping board with a fish on it, and then this is Muffy's meat stall. So there's loads of boxes of meat, and there's a nice little painting to show what's on sale. And then we've got the horse and the carriage there as well. So it backs up into that area, and that's where she brings her carriage. I've also added some flowers into the market area as well. This is a newspaper stand, although I realise now that these papers don't actually match because they look like science homework or something, so I'll probably get rid of them, or if I can customise them, I'll change what's on them. I would like to just find like a general scattered newspaper pages or something to put on the floor there, I think. Okay, so all of my shops are boxed in, obviously. And then over here we have Able Sisters, and I put a nice little outfit that I just thought really suited the Booyah Moon vibes with the medieval walls and things. It's like a little maid outfit with an umbrella and some shoes. I thought it was quite cute. Defender, I don't want to think about how long it took you to put all that path down. The path wasn't too... Well, I say that. I do accidentally kick away the path every now and then, but it wasn't too bad, the path. What took the longest was getting the walls to be laid out correctly, because I actually had to move Able Sisters and move it back because it wasn't in line with Nook's Cranny. Also, Nook's Cranny, I want to say, is a pain in the ass to box in because it sticks out a bit more. So, yeah, like when it's Christmas time, which it isn't now, you can actually see a bit of the tree poking out behind here. Because it's kind of like... It's a bit of an optical illusion, Nook's Cranny, because it looks like it'll be hidden perfectly behind these walls, but it's not. Especially when you go to the side, you'll see the Christmas tree like poking out. Also, I have messed up a little bit, and I'll just pay attention to the top of the screen as I go in Nook's Cranny now. See what I mean? So the castle walls won't fit down there, and also I can't build stone walls down there either. At least not, you know, what's the term? I've forgotten the word now. I've cut down on my coffee chat, so you're going to have to bear with me today. I'm on 1 coffee a day, and I'm on tea. I'm drinking herbal tea now. I'm trying to look after myself more, and I've cut down my coffee. And yeah, I just had a coffee before lunch. So yeah, I'm on like 70% brain power right now, okay? But essentially, I can't build the wall going down because there isn't the space, because the shops are right there, and these walls won't fit down there either. They need to be 2 blocks wide to fit down there. So if I wanted to sort that out, I'd have to move everything to do it. So I've kind of just accepted that that's the way it is, because I really can't be mithered. Maybe one day I'll do it, but not now. It took me too long to set all this up, to change it all and move. I'd have to move everything along 1 square, basically. Everything. The shop. Like 2 shops, all of the walls, all of the market, all of the cafe. It'd be a nightmare, okay? An absolute nightmare. Right, shall I just take you back to down here? I have a flower shop down here with a nice little tree. Oh, hello. Lamb chop! Oh, I told Muffy to call me lamb chop. You know, because she likes to chop up her own kind for me, I thought, why not just refer to me as a lamb chop as well? Ever hear of a story so creepy that you get a cold chill right down to your bones, Nightshade? One of my favourite reactions is perfect for that, watch. So alright, speaking of bones, did you know we settled on top of an ancient burial ground? That's why it's called Booyah Moon! That's right. There's dinosaur bones all over the place if you know where to look, which means dino ghosts. That'd be quite cute actually, to see a little T-Rex ghost. Thank you, Muffy, I appreciate you. We're not allowed to do reactions now. There we go. Flower shop and beach area. I've got a little beachy area here, customised the pillows, I have the Booyah Moon flag symbol on it. We've got some towels, we've got a spade, we got a light, we've got a radio, and we've got a picnic set. And then we have the flower shop up here, which is really cute. I've got a little green gyroid. I've got a bag of flowers. We've got all the little soil bags, starters, some roses, a selection of flowers in the wheelbarrow, and also a cabinet of flowers. Then we've got some bonsai trees. We've also got the water pump and the watering can. I really love this area. This flower shop is so cute. Rose, it looks fine and super to me. Thank you. I mean, I have to give myself some credit because when I played Animal Crossing previously, I did a little bit of designing and terraforming, but I didn't really get into it as much as I have now. So, like, in terms of terraforming and designing an island, you know, I am a newbie. So, the fact that I've, like, done all this, I have to say that I'm quite proud of what I've achieved and what I've designed. And if I keep doing it, I'll only get better with time, won't I? So, you know, credit where credit's due. So, we got a little bit of seating here by the flower shop. And I made sure to place this seat perfectly so you can see the lovely gyroid in the background. I love the gyroids. Some people hate the gyroids, but I love them. We've got a little single seating area here, and we have the cafe on the beach. So you can get your sugar, white and brown sugar there, your milk. You can also use this, which is for, you know, a squirt of caramel or whatever you want to imagine it being in your drink. We have a fresh cup served here, steaming. We have cakes. We have the cake mixer there. We have the kettle. We have the coffee grinder. We have all sorts of cake ingredients on the top shelf. The sink, the cooker. We also do serve pizzas as well. I might change this though. I might honestly remove this and move these two up one more, or do one more panel of cakes, maybe. And then you can even stand behind and pretend that you're serving the customers. If you want to. Let's do a little clap. Rose, how do you even get gyros? I'm not that far in, I think. I only just got the island customization thingy. Oh, you should start getting them soon. After you get 5 stars... sorry, not 5 stars. What star level is it? What star level is it? See the credits? Is that 3 stars? I think it's 3 stars, isn't it? So once you KK Slider has performed and you've seen the credits, after that, I think, I can't remember if someone talks to you or if you see one of the little cracks in the floor. I think they're called cracks. And then you dig it up and you just dig up a gyroid. You can find 1 gyroid on your island. There it is, 3 stars, thanks Defender. 1 gyroid on your island per day. I don't think it's guaranteed. You can also get more than 1 if you dig up all the cracks in the floor. On top of that, if you use nut miles and visit islands, you can also find gyroids on islands. And if you use the boat, Kappa, I think his name is, the little frog guy, the little green guy, he will take you to an island and there's also gyroids on there. Oh, it's after you get Brewster, isn't it? Because you have to give Brewster a gyroid or tell him that you found some, and then he comes to do the coffee shop, and then, yeah, and then you unlock gyroids. So it's that, basically. So I don't think you're far off. I mean, you might even have a... What are you doing sitting on the... Shino. I love Shino. I gave Shino the perfect kimono to wear. She wore it once and she's never worn it again. Which has made me upset. She doesn't love my kimono. Okay, so there's more cafe seating areas here. Get the smell of the fresh cakes. Another seating area here by this lovely water zone. This lovely watery area. Where shall I tour you next? Let's go to the work in progress. I started this last night. This is brand new. I've just started it. It is the hospital. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Sit in this chair. Okay, so this is the counter. You can pick up your prescriptions here. To heal your ailments, we've got some chairs for waiting. And behind the curtain is the examination room. And I'm slowly getting panels to box this in. So this room is going to be fully boxed in and private, obviously, because it's an examination room. I was going to box it all in, but I think because it's near the beach, I want to also have some rest areas for ailing patients on the beach. Maybe some beds, maybe some nice seating and stuff on the beach. So I thought I'd make this front bit open and then this area enclosed for the examination room. And this is not Cobb's house yet. It is Ed's house, but I will be kicking Ed out for Cobb, and Cobb is going to be the doctor. But he's also a mad scientist, so when I get access to changing the inside of his house, it is going to be a horror show of experimentation. So yeah, inside his house is going to be pretty horrific. I believe I actually mentioned this was one of my plans in a previous Animal Crossing video that we did as a community unlock. That I wanted the hospital to look legit, clean, pristine, completely lovely and delightful, and then when you go inside Cobb's house, it's a nightmare. So that's the plan. There is also a secret path here that leads straight up to the graveyard, which is where Cobb gets his bodies from or disposes of the body parts. So yeah, that's why I hate hospitals. I thought it was cute to have an apple there. That is a very popular saying, isn't it? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So I thought that was a good thing to have on the counter as a snack for Cobb. And we got the water dispenser as well. I might put one more chair here, but I've got to make it because, again, I'm so low on materials. I've also customised the wheelchair to have the hospital symbols on. There is the hospital symbol on the sign. I also might customise some of the panels around the sides to have the hospital symbol on as well, I think, just to finish it off. Right, let's continue the tour. There's nothing really on these beaches, by the way, right now. It's all just bare down here, so there's no point showing you that. I've dumped all of my apple trees here. I've also dumped all of my flowers here for now. I'm in the process of still doing things, so let's go up to the graveyard. That's how it looks from there. And I have tried my best to build a mausoleum type building. And guess who's inside? Lucky! I can't show you the inside of his house though, because he's not available. But I went for some moon stained glass windows, because again, it suits the island. I think I'd want to keep Cobb away. I actually had Cobb on my original island, so I really wanted him back again. I've got all my tombstones here with my flowers. I've got a little skelly bob here. I've got some water, which is good for helping to keep the plants hydrated. So, yeah, Lucky is kind of the groundskeeper of the graveyard, but also lives in the mausoleum as well, because he is a mummy, so... I'm actually thinking of getting some pictures of villagers eventually, to put by the graves. I'm thinking of Tammy has to be one, because we hate Tammy, and she's gone now, by the way. She's been kicked out. So I think Tammy needs to be one of the dead bodies buried here, and then I don't know who else is going to be next. I'm keeping note of who I'm kicking out, and I think it should be any villager that I've kicked out should be one of the graves. They've not really been kicked out, they've been murdered. So yeah, that's the plan. This area hasn't changed really. It's still kind of a dead zone for me. I don't really know what I'm going to do here yet. I was going to put a load of flowers here and just loads of nice pathing, which still could be an option because I do like the idea of having a really nice area before my house, which is the castle, which hasn't changed. It's all the same. Castle is the same. I did see Kid over here though. I don't know, because as far as I know, villagers don't jump, do they? They don't jump over things like this. But Kid was actually behind here and he was really sad. Probably got stabbed by me god. But he was like back here and he was miserable. And I was like, how did you get there? You don't jump. How did you get that? There's a gyroid. Can you see it? Just off the edge of the screen to the right. Should probably go grab that in a minute. Oh, why does this never work for me? There we go. Dark. Well, like I said, I want my islands to have creepy vibes, but not be over-the-top spooky themes. Just like certain things are unsettling. So like I've got the blood stain over there, and that's because someone's tried to break into my castle and the guard has stabbed them. It's probably Kid. We caught him. We caught him back there. It was Kid. Okay, so back here that hasn't changed. Lovers Pond. Lovers Lake sounds better. I'm gonna say Lovers Lake. So Lovers Lake. Let me just get the map up. This is kind of giving you a preview. That's where we are right now. I do like Lover's Lake, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it's a waste of space. So that's potentially on the chopping block, Lover's Lake. I might get rid of it. This is a dead zone as well, which is part of the reason I'm thinking of getting rid of Lover's Lake, because I think I might actually do a campground around here or something. Okay, let's keep going on the tour. They also appear on the beach. Yes, they do. They appear washed up and they appear on cracks, in the floor that you have to dig up. Now we're going over to my casino, which is Marlowe's Empire, Mafia Marlowe. And yeah, here is his house, back here. As you can see, there's some blood because people owe him money from the casino, so they get smacked over the head and dragged inside. And again, when I can design the inside of his house, he will have a completely mobster vibe going on. You can also see here that there is a secret path that goes round the back of his house and goes to his secret money stash, his briefcase full of money, and his getaway boat. And it's all hidden behind here. This took ages to do, by the way. It seems so simple, but when you're doing it, it takes ages. Okay, inside my casino, I've got this lovely red and black flooring. Some medieval walls again. I kind of want this town to feel like it was kind of stuck in the past and people have moved in and tried to bring it into the future, but it's not really worked out, so people have resorted to violence and crime. We've got a pool table, we've got some dice, we've got some money and some coins and some cards. We have a little pen and ink here which keeps tabs on what people owe. More money there, and this leads over here to what is going to be a diner connected to the casino. And this is where Olivia lives. So we've got some drinks there, we've got some food. I actually might change that sign. I just realised it says coffee on it. We've also got a big neon sign saying we're open. There she is! There she is, my beautiful babe. Hello, darling. I just moved her in. She's fantastic. You seem well, don't you, purr? Let's chat. To add a little zing to my day, I have a sponge cake waiting for me at home as a special reward. Hello, Jamesy. Happy New Year. Also glad to see you managed to get home due to the snow. Thank you so much. Yes, it was a bit scary, but I made it back. So inside of the house, I am actually going to do as a diner, which I've kind of already worked out from doing Halves Island. So here's a little preview of how I kind of want it to look inside. This is one I prepared earlier. So yeah, kind of these vibes. This is the diner. So that's how that's going to look inside. Similar to that, but that's a much larger space, so I'm going to have to condense it down a little bit. And again, I'll do the house probably white and red for the diner vibes. And that's where Olivia lives. And Olivia, I'd like to say Olivia is Marlowe's wife, or at least his crush, but she is the face of the diner, and she's also the hostess of the casino. She's the pretty face that lures in the customers, basically. So that's why it's attached to the casino. So it kind of flows pretty well so far. And then obviously we've got over here Marlowe's house there, who is the mob boss. I just want to show you this bit as well. I've done this lovely little area here. Just looks beautiful at night, all lit up. It's a little gazebo and a little light. It's really cute. Jamesy, we haven't had snow. You didn't get snow. I think we're meant to be getting more snow, to be honest. I just don't know when. It was meant to happen last night, but it didn't. Speaking of snow. Well. No! Oh well. It's fine. I don't really need it. This is the entrance to the casino, by the way. Also, I want to point out how good these palm trees look in the background of the casino as well. And leading down, we go into my fairground, which is a nice little money laundering scheme from Marlowe. Marlowe is once again the mastermind behind so many things on this island. So I've started putting it together. I want all of my rides to have this black, white and red theme going on because it's like a spooky fair. So we've got a little gumball machine here. We've got some pathing as well. I didn't want to go over the top with pathing. Here is my ghost train entrance. I put this little gyroid there because I just thought he was perfect because he's orange. Look at him. He just goes so well. So I'm going to put a train here. So the train is going to be parked here. I might need to bring this out a bit more though, because I want there to be space for people to walk behind. And then we've got the spooky vibes going on with the hands reaching up from the abyss. And eventually I'm going to put the cave here, but I don't know what catalogue that's from, so I need to figure that out before I go to a treasure island, because that's going to go there to indicate a tunnel leading into the ghost train ride. So that is going to be that. I also used a T-Rex head, which I thought kind of fits quite well for a bit of a spooky vibe. I have a couple of stalls so far. I do actually have some ice cream machines, but they're the wrong colour, and I don't know if I can change the colour of them. I think I need to take them over to Halves Island and see if I can change the colour. So if I can, I'll probably replace this with a proper ice cream machine. Over here is like you can buy some stuffed toys, basically. I was going to put a spinning wheel, which I still could put here, actually. But I didn't want to block this house in the background, which is going to be Coco's house. who I actually have her card right now, so we could actually scan her in a bit. It's going to be the Creepy Doll's house. So she actually runs this stall, but she's also got the Creepy Doll's house inside there as well. It looks pretty good, to be honest. So I'm in the process of kicking out whoever lives here. Who lives here again? Can't remember who I'm kicking out now. I've got so many waiting to be kicked out, I've lost track. Oh, it's Ketchup. Yeah, that's right. Ketchup lives there. So Ketchup's getting kicked out for Coco. Okay, so back over here we go. So I've got all this space for more rides, which I do actually have some on me. So we're going to be doing some of that in a little while once I finish the tour. And these are ones I've already changed the colour of as well at Harv's Island. This is kind of an empty space right now. I might actually just put a little sleeping bag in it and a light or something here. It's like a little secret camping area. But over the bridge we go, and we come to what is going to be Stitch's house. So Stitch also runs the fair. It's Coco and Stitch that run the fairground. Stitches even. I keep calling him Stitch. Stitches. So I've got all these cute little teddies, these cute little inviting areas for kids, but sinister vibes. There was a kid on this tricycle that then got dragged into the drain by it, killed, eaten, and then his bones discarded in the background. We all float down here. I blame this on watching Welcome to Derry recently. So that's the story. So Stitches are gonna live here, so whoever this is getting kicked out. Who is it? It's Gladys. Gladys is getting kicked out, and that's gonna become Stitch's house. So I've kind of been building zones around people's houses, essentially. Oh, I love this area. This was actually, before I built this island for Stitches, this was all over here. It was kind of in this corner. There was like no bridge, more trees, and it was in this corner. And then I thought, you know what, there's no space for Stitches. If I build a house in this zone, it's going to take up so much land area that I'm not going to be able to fit more rides in. And I've only got 2 rides in a fairground. 2 rides does not a fairground make, so I needed more space. So I decided to build this little, well, it's not even really an island. It was an island. I originally had water around it, but I got rid of it. Just because I thought it could just be another way into the fair, really. I was considering sealing it off and just having only one way in to the fair. Well, technically there's 2 ways in because there's this bridge here, which is an artificial bridge I made. And then there's also down here, which leads from resident services straight to the fairground. There we go. So that is that. Right, continuing with the tour. I haven't changed much else really. I think I got rid of some pathing in Shino's house area, and that's pretty much it. So don't forget, Shino is going to be Marlowe's assassin, Marlowe's blade. So I actually want to set up some vines, or I think you can set up permanent ladders here, and then she can actually sneak around the back to the back of Marlowe's property, around here, and answer his call and go to his house pretty much unseen. So this has been a lot to plan this out and get it to work the way I want it to work, with the backstories and the, you know, the stories behind the characters that I've kind of been forming in my head. So yeah, there's that. Which means I might have to put some bushes or more bushes and things up to kind of block that path a bit. from the diner area. Now this area down here is not anything at the moment. This is where all the houses were that I've slowly been moving around. But what I'm thinking is this, because we have Muffy who is supplying the meat to this island, I thought she could also tend to an orchard. But I think the orchard could be like tended to by a lot of the villagers really. So I think like through here I could like lead into an orchard basically in this area. So I'll probably have all of my fruit trees there, which will also help me make money in a more natural way rather than relying on Treasure Island. So I'll probably do an orchard and I might plant some more veggies as well. Which means I might actually remove this carrot area from this field and go like put some different veggies in that large space, to be honest with you. So that is an option. Yeah, around the back of here, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I was gonna terraform and just really seal this all off, just put a load of water around it. I've tried to create as much distance and space from this tower as I can to try and mask it a little bit, you see? So you see it, a little bit of a corner of it, but I only really wanted the moon to be mostly visible from the airport, so I've tried to like build up around it and create distance, because obviously the camera is pretty limited on the game. There's one more area that I've not shown, I've just realised. Alright, let's go back here. So this is, as I said, this is Lover's Lake. So this is on the shopping block. If I got rid of it, I'm thinking of doing a campground here. Because that would kind of make sense, a campground being near the amusements, you know? And the casino and the entertainment area, so that might get... I mean, I suppose I could keep Lover's Lake and just, like, remove all of the stuff around it and try and fit some tents in or something. I don't know. Okay, so this is the next thing I've done. If I just get the map up. There is Crescent Moon Island. And it's got a load of flowers on it, which are all white tulips. It's got a bunny rabbit on it. They haven't bloomed yet. I only just did this last night again. I did the hospital and this last night. And then you can come and get your fortune told. On Crescent Moon Island. It's also a good fishing spot as well. So yeah, there's that. And again, this was mostly to create distance between the town area, because obviously I'm trying to hide like that bricking as much as I can around the shops. So yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely, really. So I'm just trying to think what I've said. So I know I mentioned this is a mausoleum, so Lucky's house is going to be, eventually when I can decorate the inside, there's going to be graves and things in there. I was actually thinking, because I did mention earlier about villagers' pictures being by the graves, I was thinking the mausoleum could be like solely dedicated to Tammy's grave. I thought that might be quite funny, because we all hate Tammy. No one hates Tammy as much as I hate Tammy, but, you know, she could have an entire mausoleum dedicated to her death. Rose, fortune telling, a good mix of mystery and dark, creepy stuff. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. I told you Muffy's interior plans. I didn't tell you Coco's. So Coco's interior plans. I think what I'd like to do is just have her, like, you go inside and a load of dolls, like a ridiculous amount of dolls, all facing toward the middle. And I just want a pillow on the floor, candles, and a Ouija board in front of the pillow. That's what I'm thinking for her house, for her creepy doll's house. I thought that'd be quite fun. And then Stitch's house. I'm not overly sure what I want to do in Stitch's house, to be honest with you. I mean, what I might even do as well is I might remove all of this. And don't worry, it's just going to be moved, not fully removed. That's if it lets me. I think it will. The only thing I don't think it'll let me do is put custom designs inside, right? So I wouldn't... Can you do custom designs inside characters' houses? If you can't, I probably won't do this, because what I was thinking is making the outside really nice, like all these lovely teddies, you know, really inviting. And then Stitches invites you inside, and then inside is the clown waiting to kill you. So like inside could be like the blood and it and the tent and everything. Like, oh, come inside and stay the night. Come in, I'm just a friendly bear. No, I'm not. I'm murderous. Sorry. Jamesy, creepy doll's house. Jamesy left the chat. Oh, hello, Lucky. How are you doing today? Why have you got logs? What are you doing? Chasing butterflies. Thinking about how short life is. Yeah, I understand. I don't know what Lucky's doing. Yeah, and then Marlo's house will be the mobster room. Olivia's is going to be the diner. I think that's everybody that I have plans for at the moment. I'm actually a villager short though. So... Oh no, I'm 2 villagers short actually. Because I've still got Kid and Zell to kick out. But I don't know. I don't know if I want, like, the maximum amount on my island, because I'm running out of space now. I could have, if I do the campground idea, I could have someone running the campground, which I kind of would like a wolf, I think. So I'm leaning towards a wolf. But at the same time, Kid, I'm actually growing quite attached to Kid. I don't know. He's doing some random weird stuff, and it's quite cute. Oh, also, something I want to show you in my screenshots before I forget. How exciting this is. Look who I caught together in Shino's house. My story that I've created is becoming canon. Marlo, the mobster boss, secret meeting in Shino's house. His blade, his assassin. Caught them together. It's happening. Oh, I also took some screenshots of the New Year's celebration, by the way, because I couldn't actually properly do it on the day, so I time traveled to do it. Muffy's also been coming to my house quite a bit as well, to just like read stood up for some reason. Muffy, oh Muffy, you make me laugh. Right, should we do some decorating now? I think I've shown you everything I want to show you. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing on the beaches yet. The beaches are kind of dead zones for me at the moment. I might display some bugs and things, maybe, and get some reeds and stuff like that. I don't think there's any areas that I hate at the moment on my island. I like a lot of what I've done. There's some areas that might need tweaking, but I don't think there's anything that I want to completely remove. Other than Lover's Lake is the thing. I do kind of feel like it's an underutilized space. Like, I don't feel like it necessarily has a purpose on my island, which is the reason why it's on the chopping block, to be honest. Which is kind of sad because it's one of the first areas that I designed, and I said, oh, you know, it'd be a shame to get rid of it. But here we are, thinking of getting rid of it. Okay, let's put some rides down. Figure out what I'm gonna do. Right, I want the train. Second. The only thing I think's weird with this colour palette is like some things will have purple on them, but not everything. Can you get behind? Yes, you can. Nice, that's what I wanted. Although, I don't think I can if I do it. Or you can just sneak behind, actually. That's fine. And this is going to be the waiting, like, decked area to get on the ghost train. The only thing I think is not great is, like, obviously because of the way that the camera angles and everything work on this game. It doesn't. It's going to be going in reverse, isn't it? Basically. But it doesn't look as good if I change it the other way. Does it? Or does it? I don't know. I mean, who's to say it doesn't go into the cave backwards? Because I've actually been on rides that start backwards and then change direction mid-ride. What has been the most challenging area? Ooh. That's a tough one. I had some problems with the layout of this soon-to-be doll's house. I'd probably say... I mean, my castle was quite hard to build because it was trying to get everything to fit. And be symmetrical, because I really wanted the castle to be symmetrical, so I had to like move things so many times to get it identical on both sides. Well, almost identical, because obviously I've got the extra bit you know, back there, which is a secret path, because don't forget this secret path also leads to Red's secret beach, but you can also get to it through here as well. So yeah, my castle was quite tricky. I had to change things quite a few times and figure out the overall design that I wanted to do and move things around and terraform and stuff like that. Did you know you can make an actual cave? How do you do that, Jamesy? I know that there's an item you can get that's a cave, but I don't have access to it. That's what I really want to put at the end of the track, is a cave. This area was fine, I've not had issues. The other area that I had a little bit of problems with was probably the tower where the moon is, because I did it a couple of times, and every time I did it, I couldn't get the moon to be central to the pier, and I finally did it. It took like 4 tries, and I had to move and terraform so much. And then on top of that, because of the size of the actual raised bit of land, the castle walls don't line up, so I ended up having to make a load of black wardrobes to like finish off the tower part of that, and that took a lot of resources because it's like 9 wardrobes I think I made, something like that. I mean, technically I could fit 2 more wardrobes there as well, but I didn't need to, I don't think, because of the camera angles again. So that was more difficult in terms of resources and positioning. I had to make the tower wider than it needed to be able to get the moon central and then demolish the ground. Jamesy, it's a recipe. Oh yeah, I am aware about it. I just don't have it yet to do it. I need to find out what catalogue it's from and just go get it from a treasure island. Because that's what's going to finish off the spooky train ride, is the cave. So that's going to go back there in the background. Let me just get the camera out. I need to look at this properly. How does it look, chat? I think that looks good. Lucky! Lucky is like, let me have a looky. So yeah, the cave's gonna go back here. I did have 2 more trees, by the way, but it really blocked the creepy floor too much, so I wanted it to be a bit visible from the very back. I got it from the beach at the DLC resort. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, I'm gonna get rid of this. It's probably gonna be a fossil. It is in my way. Okay, let's get the next rides out. I'm actually tempted to move this and put the merry-go-round there. Have to have the merry-go-round, it's too cute not to have. Now I've lost where I put it. Ferris wheel, merry-go-round, there we go. That looks good. I like that a lot. Very good. Oh, that won't fit. Damn it. I'd have to chop down the tree, which I do not want to do. That's not going to go there. Can't change the colour of those balloons, because I went this morning, before I started the stream, I went over to Halves Island, and you can't change the festive balloon lamps, for some reason. Not sure why. I was kind of tempted with this clock to put it there, actually. You know, on that little island. I'd have to move those bones, but I thought it might look quite cool there. But I am not sure. I feel like it probably needs to be visible from the main area of the fair. That makes the most sense. Every time I want to design somewhere, one of my villagers is like, I will do Naruto run. I'm sorry, did you want to put something down? Too bad. Sucks to be you. Ferris wheel. I might put the Ferris wheel over here because then it gets a nice view, doesn't it, of the casino and the diner. Let's see. I'm gonna have to put my terraforming on. My island designer. You've done a great job. Thank you so much. It's all I've been doing in my spare time is playing this game. Doing some decorating. I've been using these a lot more as well. Just think it adds a little bit more of a creepy vibe. I think there's a quicker way for me to get to this menu and I've still not figured it out. Watch other people decorating on their streams and they just like access their designs without going through what I'm doing. I like it. There's still space to go over here to this secret area. I like it a lot. Although, do I want it to be one more wider? I'll leave that for now. It's not too bad. I might change it though. Fancy Monk, I think you have to use different colour feathers to make those balloons. Been ages since I did the festival events. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. I hope recovery is going well. Yeah, there's two ways to customise the colours. I don't know about making them because I just snagged them from Treasure Island. But once you go to Harv's Island and you unlock customising furniture, you can just pay bells to change colours. But for some reason with those balloons, you can't change their colours there. I'm not sure why. Because I would have liked to have some of these around in my fair, but they just don't go with the colour scheme that I'm going for. So, unfortunately, it's a no. It's a no from me. Which is a shame. Okay, what other ride do I actually want? Do I want the teacup ride? I thought I had another one. Plaza, balloon wagon. I might put this one over here, maybe. Thing is, I don't want it blocking the spooky train. Lucky! Maybe it's just central to the arch, honestly. And I've still got all this space over here, which I do want a lot more snack stands and things, I think. Jamesy, you have more patience than me, but I'm really looking forward to Pokopia. I have it marked on my calendar, Pokopia, a Monster Hunter Stories free. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. Bob won't change the colours. Not of those balloons. He changed the colours of these plaza rides, so I just went to him this morning. This train was originally like candy pink colours. The train, I've got another teacup ride that I left as it is because I already had one in red, white and black. This was a different colour as well, this carousel, and then the Ferris wheel was. So I went to Harv's Island and I was able to change those items. But he just won't change... Where is it? I've lost it now. This wasn't allowed. No, maybe it was allowed and I don't... Maybe I should go back there and double check. Make a liar of myself. Jamesy, I love how you're wanting to work and Lucky is just wanting to play. It's like, Lucky, you're meant to be sinister. You live in the mausoleum. You help Cobb dispose of bodies and supply body parts to Cobb. You need to be evil, Lucky. Evil? Stop running around! It's like, God damn it! Go back to evil villain school! Oh god. I need these somewhere as well. Where would they be good? Maybe over here somewhere. If I got rid of this stump, actually, they could go here. That would make this entrance a bit more special. No room? Bloody is room. Tell me there's no room. Lies. Just kind of block that a bit though, doesn't it? There is actually a dead zone back here though, so maybe I could put it here. Maybe just one back. I think that looks good though. Because it's leading towards it with that path to the doll's house anyway. Hello Rad, welcome in. How are you doing today? I might go there again, Jamesy, and double check. I mean, I have, I don't know if you missed this earlier, but I've cut down my coffee. I'm only on, well I say coffee, my mocha. I'm only on one mocha a day, so I just had tea this morning and then mocha with lunch, and then I'll be having tea again. So I've really cut down my coffee, so maybe I just was a bit scatterbrained when I went there earlier this morning and didn't really realise. I mean, we could head there now and check, see what the score is. Maybe. I'm just thinking... Okay, let me get the storage shed out a second. Oh, I found this on a Treasure Island storage shed. I tried to see how to get this organically, and it was like, oh, you know, you're supposed to get it in the mail. I never got it in the mail. I don't know if I've not done the thing to get it in the mail, but, you know, I gave up and I needed it. It's just quality of life when you're trying to decorate, it really is. No, don't like it. Maybe one here, though. No, because that blocks the gyroid. I might just leave that as it is, honestly. I don't want to be blocking the pumpkins, and I don't want to be blocking the gyroid, and I don't want it... It's a bit too tall to go in front of the train. Jamesy, I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter Stories 3 too. I'm happy Raydal is in it, as he will be my lightning monster in my team, as I had Astalos last time. Now that we know that you can get mutations and multiple elements that aren't usually on the monster, I am probably going to make a ridiculous amount of builds on that game. That game is probably going to take over my life for a year, more than likely. I feel like the clock kind of needs to be centralist, but the train is central. I don't want to block the train, and I don't want to block the T-Rex. So there is somewhere it might be okay, actually. I mean, I guess it doesn't fully block the casino sign, but it almost does. Let's just move this and double check. From that angle, it's fine. It doesn't block it whatsoever. It's when you're coming from the side, but I think, again, that's fine, because you have to head towards the arch to go up to the casino anyway, and then at that point you're going to see the casino sign. So I think that's fine. Camera angles on this game! Jamesy, I've been scatterbrained all week. Any particular reason, Jamesy? I think mine's only going to get worse because I'm on a diet. I'm increasing my exercises. I'm doing more intensive physio. I've cut down my coffee and I'm on a diet. And I just think for me, I'm just going to be very tired for a couple of weeks. That's going to be my life now. Okay, I don't want panels. Yeah, the panels are to go back over by the hospital. I need some more flooring. I need flooring here. I like these really dark platforms for the rides. I don't know. I think it just adds to like a unsettling vibe, you know? So let's remove this and let's get doing a design. It needs to be basically the same as this. So I think it's pretty normal across. This is probably going to take a bit of work, chat, because it's going to be the positioning of it. I need to make sure it's in the right spot. Is that where it was? I feel like... Oh, it was opposite the arch, wasn't it? Or was it? Yeah, it was. Jamesy just tired from first week back at work in the gym after Christmas break. That makes sense. Like, after you've had a long chill break and then you're straight into things, it is very tiring. So I don't blame you. I might make this one a little bit smaller, just because I don't think I want the design to be identical to the carousel design. I also need to put some leaves around too. There we go. Lovely jubbly. I need to pick this up and put some leaves here. Actually, that was right, wasn't it? Opposite the path. Lovely. Evander, sorry for being quiet, but I didn't want to change the subject while you were doing your tour, but Evie helped me make the perfect Stygians and Ogron stories to beat Fatalis. I just finished putting the jeans on it last night. Very nice! Oh, were you both gene hunting? Or something? Well, hang on a minute. How did they help, actually? Thinking about it. I've been so tempted to start another playthrough of Monster Hunter Stories, but it's just too close to Stories 3, honestly, and I don't want to get burnt out, so... I think we should put a rat somewhere. Maybe near the doll's house. Yeah. A fat rat. I'm trying not to overuse the rat. I was tempted to write over it, and there's still a chance I will, but we'll see. I actually prefer the snakes that I've got. So normally I use the white or the black snake, but trying not to. I mean, alternatively, I could do, to make it even spookier. God. Oh god. Is that a bit much? That just looks like a really deformed elephant now because I put 2 eyes and this looks like a trunk. Oh dear. Defender, they're playing through it. They're a bit behind me though. If I remember, they just cleared the volcano. Nice. Very nice. Defender says, I think that either building a water black Diablos or a dragon brute Tigress. I can't quite remember though. Ooh, I like the idea of a water black Diablos. That sounds cool. But then I am biased towards water, you know that. After my Guardian, my Azure Water Rathalos. I can't do it, guys. I can't have the eye there. I think I just have to have one, otherwise it just looks like... I keep seeing a weird elephant and I can't unsee it. So... I think it also might be a bit much now having a rat on the other side, so I think I'll just leave that blank. There's a couple more things in my storage. I'm liking using some of the standees as well in this fairground. Which I think I do have a couple more lying around somewhere. Sure I do, like some trees or something. Something I did want to use but I've not ended up using is this. And I'll just quickly show you it. So originally I was going to have an archway. Oh, it won't let me do it now. Let me push it! Because it kind of looks like glowing eyes with that frozen arch. Looks a lot better at night. At night that really glows, that arch. And I was going to have... originally, because my plan for this building here was actually going to be Stitch's house originally, but I've changed it to Coco. And the reason is I kept trying to set this up and it didn't look right in this space every time I tried to do it. So I scrapped it, but I still think that looks cool, but I just don't think there's anywhere for me to use it now, unfortunately. And I do really like these clown panels, so I could actually use them. Oh, you know where I could, if it lets me, when I could customize the inside of Stitch's house, I could actually use them inside the house if it lets me. That's an option. Vanda, also, I now finally understand how frustrating gene farming is in the original stories and how relieving it must have been to have it reworked into, oh, it's a game changer. I can honestly tell you, to make my Water Azure Rathalos on the first stories game, because of the way we were limited on the genes having to be in the correct slot, so that you had to move it in the exact same slot on the monster you were trying to put it on, I'd probably say that that one monster alone probably took me, I don't know, 20 hours, something like that, to build it. Because it was just hours and hours and hours of trying to find the right gene in the right spot. Multiple times. It was tough. I'm not using the snow ones. I think the green and the autumnal ones look the best. Oh, I want to put the body somewhere. I don't know where yet, though. I was thinking if I was going to do a campground, I could kind of have the body partially hidden behind bushes, so it's just the feet sticking out, and then a trail of blood. So, yeah, he's kept for now. Oh, these were the ice cream and dessert stands I was talking about that I want in this fairground, but they don't match the colour scheme at all. I'll get them out so you can see them. And also these. Can I change the colour of these at halves? You know what? Maybe I should just go to halves and see if I can change some of the colours of these. Because I want the popcorn or I want the candy floss. I've only got 14,000 money left though. Let me just go back home real quick because I do think I do have a little bit more money in the bank, but not much because I'm skint on this game now. I've spent so much money getting these walls, it's been ridiculous. I've probably spent like $1 million on walls in this game on this island. Right, that's all I have left to my name is 32k, chat. It's sad. It's sad. Right, I was gonna show you the ice cream case. This is the retro one. I suppose out of all of them, the retro one fits the colour scheme the most, because there is a little bit of green in that fairground, but not a significant amount. But I really like this, and this candy, cotton candy, but they're pink, so they don't suit my fairground whatsoever. So if I could customize them to red or black. If you have the ATM at the resort, you can exchange Pokey for bells. Oh, really? I don't have the ATM, though, unfortunately. I've not really, since you all saw me do the DLC, I've not really touched it since. I've done a couple of houses, and that's it. In fact, I think I can just quickly... So you saw all of these, I believe. Oh, I thought I did more than that. Did I not do more than that? Which one did you guys not see? You saw this one, and Eloise, and that one. Oh, you didn't see Lucy, and you didn't see Ali, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I've only done like 2 more. That can't be right, because they're not in the right order. I don't know. I'm pretty sure like I've only done 2 more that you guys haven't seen. I've not really been on it. I need to go on it because I need to do 30 houses to get customization for the inside of my villager homes. That is the goal. But I keep just loading up the game and wanting to play generally and just decorate. Story of my life. Right, we're going to go over to halves and we're going to see what we can do in terms of customizing. Did I put those balloons away? Because you can't get your storage shed out. No, they are actually available. Hang on a minute. I'm sure I've got 2 of them, not 1. Let me just get my storage out real quick again. Which I've already lost. I've literally just seen it and lost it immediately. I wish you could lock things to a slot. So say like you put something out, like you could lock the slot and like lock that item to that slot. So even if you took it out and you picked something else up, it wouldn't go in that slot. But when you pick that same one up, it would go in that slot. Because I'm always trying to move this to this like first one so I know where it is. But I know that's a weird niche want, but I just think it'd be quality of life. Okay. Maybe I don't. I'm sure I picked up 2 of those balloons. I might be able to cut the... I'd have, there it is. I've got the ice cream glowing light as well, and then another balloon. I think that's everything. I would kind of like to change the colour of these as well, because I want to put more of the Booyah Moon flag lampposts around the island. I'm not going to be able to afford all of this, though. I'm going to have to cherry pick things, chat, because I don't have the money. Basically. I think that's everything for now. Did you say you built the hospital? No, I've started to build a hospital on my island. I haven't built the hospital over there yet. That's fine, take it off. Remove my helmet, thank you very much. Let us fly. Let us fly, my pretties. Yeah, James, exactly. I was talking about the hospital on my island, which I'm in the process of finishing. I need a lot of the panels, the simple panels. Gonna have to try. I wanted to do Sea of Thieves tonight, but now I feel like I need to get on a treasure island to get a load of money. It's gonna be a nightmare though. I find the best time to try and get on treasure islands is early in the morning because, like, or maybe like early afternoon UK time. If I try in the later afternoon or evening, it is just mayhem. It is islands breaking, disconnects, people constantly on their Nook phones. It is... Oh! Okay. When was this added? Okay, I can access my money here now, which is nice. This is the only shop I have available right now here. Oh, look at all the things! Yes! We can do it. We can do it. Yay, there we go. That's the one, isn't it? That's not too expensive. The fair rides were expensive. I'm sure like one of them was like 3k or something. No, none of the colours are good. The only one would be white, and even then it's pretty meh. Right, let's see what other options I have. I don't want to look at them yet. Let's do another of these balloons. Why couldn't it give me red or black for the ice cream? Yes! Oh, okay, there's a bit of yellow in it, but that's fine. 5k! Oh my god, 5k, chat. I'm gonna have no coin in my pockets. Not one single piece. Dessert case. Oh, I can do the dessert case, but that doesn't really suit a fairground, does it? Because it's... You know where this could go instead? This could actually go in my beach cafe instead. Instead of that table with the cakes on, I could just flat out have this. And I think overall the dark wood would be the best. So although it's not going to go in my fairground, it is going to go somewhere. I think I will get rid of that pizza oven. I think I just want that cafe to just be coffees, teas, cakes, and breads. Popcorn machine. Yes, I can get the popcorn machine in the right colour. Ooh, do I want red and yellow, or do I want... I'm gonna have to go for the gothic-y black, yellow and red. 100%. So sad that I can't do anything with that. Soft serve lamp. This is the ice cream. I'm thinking... Where would I put this? I don't know if I want this in my fair. I'm thinking maybe the diner for this would be quite a good one. But the diner's going to be red, white, and maybe a bit of black. Oh, I do like the rainbow one though. Or I could just go for traditional vanilla, I suppose, for the diner. What do we think, chat? Oh, I like the rainbow. I'm going rainbow. I have to do it. It's too nice. It's too nice. Right, let's see how much those banner lampposts are going to cost me. Absolutely destroying me for money, these llamas. They're stealing the money from me, these llamas. I think they're llamas anyway. Llama drama. Black, and then we want the Booyah Moon flag, which is there. 5k. Jeez Louise. So I've actually got another one, which we can afford. Rat stangling. I've seen some people do some really nice designs with these. That's actually nice. The flowers as well. Meat. That's actually pretty cool too. Not gonna lie. See, I can overwrite this haunted house because technically it's not a haunted house, it's going to be a doll's house, so... Unless I make it a haunted house, but mostly dolls. That is an option. I think that is everything. I should probably save some money as well. I've not even checked the shops today, which I probably can't really afford anything now anyway. So I've only got like 6k left to my name. So did any of you get up to anything special over Christmas and New Year's? For me, as I say, it was mostly just staying in. I mean, we did go out for some meals, which was lovely, and had Christmas at my brother's, and me and Chris watched Muppets Christmas Carol, and then a few days later we watched Muppets Treasure Island. Which was nice. I've actually still got a lot of chocolate left from Christmas. My Terry's chocolate orange lasted so long. We will go this way. I keep wanting to go right because I've only just really built this area and I forget that there's a cut through right here. Nice. I do feel like I need to make an extra bit here though. It looks a bit odd to me. I mean, that's got a lovely view if you go on that, because you can see the waterfalls, you can see some of the casino, and you can see the diner. It's pretty nice. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's so pretty! Yeah, definitely diner vibes. Not fairground. I mean, let's just get this out in the thick of things. What do we think? Does that... Let me just put it here and just see. I mean, it does have red and white. There is some green, because there's green over here with these soft toys and the green tree. I don't know. Maybe it works. It might change. We'll see. Oh, you can't put it on top. That sucks. That sucks so much. I still kind of want something here, but it can't be too tall. That actually could be perfect, thinking about it. Yeah, because that doesn't block anything, but that fills that space. You can get, as soon as you come in here, you can get a little snack. And the person serving it can stand here. Jamesy, I ate loads, have loads of chocolate left over. I finished Ghost of Yote, Monster Stories event, and finished Pokemon DLC, which in my opinion was the worst they have ever done. See, I'll address every part of that comment there, but yeah, I overate on Christmas Day because it was like a buffet, and we had you know, I didn't overfill my main plate, but I think where I fell down is the lamb was so nice that I kept like taking bits of lamb throughout the afternoon. And then later that evening, I felt so awful. I think I overate on meat, and I was like, I had such like a really horrible stomach. I was sat up for about half an hour feeling sick. Like, and it was really late at night. So yeah, it wasn't great. So I think I overate on meat that day. But everything was lovely and all that. It wasn't like food poisoning or anything. I just overate on meat. Because the day before I actually had lamb as well, like for Christmas Eve, me and Chris did like a lamb roast. And then like the following day, there was all these different meats. There was chicken, there was lamb, there was gammon, there was all sorts. But I like kept picking the lamb like throughout the afternoon. And yeah, that was a mistake. Ghost of Yote is on our back burner. We have actually gotten addicted to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And then we'll go back to Ghost of Yote, and then after that we've agreed that I'm going to do a playthrough of Child of Light, which I've already played through myself and completed. I actually covered it here on the channel, but Chris hasn't seen it, and he's kind of in the zone for some turn-based RPG action. So yeah, we suggested Child of Light because it's not a super long one. So we're going to do that, which will be good. And in terms of Pokemon, that's the part of the comment I wanted to address. So that's part of the reason why I didn't want to do Pokemon today, because I don't know, part of me likes it, but at the same time, I feel like it gets boring very quickly, and I don't know, I just don't think it's a great DLC, honestly. I do want to complete it and finish covering it for myself, but also for you guys that are watching the series. But I can't actually sit and say that I'm truly enjoying it, to be honest. So that's the part of the comment that I wanted to address, because I'm kind of in agreement with you. I'm just a bit iffy about it, and now that I've had some distance from it, I was like thinking about what to stream today as the first stream back, and I was like, I really just don't want to do Pokemon today at all. Where can I put the balloon, chats? Where should the balloon go? I kind of putting a lot of stuff over here to the right. I need to put some stuff to the left. Would a balloon fit at the entrance, is my question. Oh, it does! What if I put the two at the entrance? Of course, Shino decides I am going to read a book here. Shino. Now, I did have two. The question is, where is it amongst every... Does anyone else think they should change the icons in your pocket from leaves to the actual item? Or is it just me? I can't do it because she's in the way. I'm sorry, Shino. How are you doing? I'm good. Let's talk. To be totes honest, this is the time of the day when I get the sleepiest. Can I not just, like, push her out the way? Watch me push her out the way. Take ages to find this. There we go. Yay! Look at that! Doesn't that look good? I kind of feel like I need an arch. I'm obsessed with putting archways on bridges, like at the end of bridges. Like, that's just my vibe. I do actually have another one of these plaza arches, but it's not the right colour. And I probably can't afford to change it either, with how little money I've now got. Pretty sure I've got one somewhere buzzing about. Yeah, it's blue. Nothing else really goes, to be honest with you. I mean, does the frozen arch go? Kind of works, actually, not gonna lie. Hold the phone, but what if we did what I intended to do with the clowns? So finicky. Right, let's, before we pass judgment, let's just get the other one down and see. It's not ideal. No, Shido! Stop! Right, what do we think of this? I can't decide if I like it or not, honestly, now. Jamesy, I 100% agree the story is okay, but it's the grinding in it. I love the Scarlet DLC. It should have been like that. Yeah. It's very samey, isn't it? You go into a dimension and you get the same goals and the same targets, and you all know my thoughts and my feelings and how annoyed I am about the ridiculous targeting of Pokemon in those dimensions, where they can target you from 3 buildings away when you've ran and climbed ladders, ran around buildings, climbed ladders, dropped down a level, gone up a level, and somehow they can still target you and hit you through solid brick buildings at great distance. It's bad game design, in my opinion, and it's definitely frustrated me a lot with the Pokemon DLC in those dimension pockets. Hello, Nick. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I can't decide if I like this, chat. Thoughts? Yes, no, yes, no. Maybe, perhaps. I suppose I could leave it up for a bit and decide. Shino's like, if I can't sit there, I will sit here. You pushed me away. Oh god, that's nightmare fuel. Oh my god! Whoop. Did the wrong thing. That's horrific. You can see the clown, like... that actually is pretty cool, because you can see the clown just through the archway from the plaza. Which is pretty awesome. I'll leave it there for now. It does look good and spooky. Yeah, that's why I kind of like it. I just feel like it's a bit unfinished. I don't know. Like, I feel like I need something in these corners here. Because you have to walk one square anyway. What if I had a load of candles, like, all on either side or something? I think it looks good though. Jamesy, I'm going to complete the decks. I'm just not happy how you have to do it. Also, I agree it's the main and the fire spin, earth power moves that can hit from miles away. Yeah. It's frustrating. Oh, by the way, for those of you wondering, remember when I last played the Pokemon series on the channel before my break, we did actually do a bit of shiny hunting, didn't we, with a donut? I actually tried doing that multiple times over the Christmas and New Year's break. Didn't get a single shiny, and I have sacrificed the donut now because when we go back to Pokemon, I don't want to just be endlessly using that donut to try and get a shiny. I want us to actually progress the story. So I've accepted the loss of the donut, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Right, popcorn machine. I'm thinking maybe the popcorn machine around here somewhere. I don't really want to block the waterfall though. That looks pretty good. All the colour options for that were rubbish. Like, if I could have had black, that would have been great. I could have had that instead of this, but I think this retro one is better overall. In terms of, like, matching the colour scheme, the reds, the whites, the greens. This doesn't go anymore, though. Maybe I need to I mean, it's got orange because it matches the pumpkins, but maybe I need to take that to halves and see. This is a fortune cookie stand, so... Maybe I just remove it altogether. I used it to block because I'm using like a shelf with plushies on as part of this like soft toy thing, but I wanted to block the gap between the stall and the shelving, so that's why that's there. So if I remove it, I'll need to put something else in that space. I mean, I could use a panel, but I don't really have custom design that would work, really. Literally got no space. Have I maxed out how many slots I can have for custom designs? Because it doesn't feel like a lot. One thing I could get rid of that I haven't used at all is this wood effect. I've used it a couple of times and then I've always removed it. I just kind of feel like it's not the vibe. So that if I got rid of that, that would be 5 slots. Basically, which would be good. I'm not currently using that anywhere right now. Right, should I put maybe some hedge standees around, I think. So again, I don't want to fully block the waterfall, but I think having one is okay. But the part of me is now upset because it's not symmetrical, so I might move it over one square. Jamesy, I found loads of shinies and they have appeared without donuts. If I had calories left over, I just run around, and now I don't use donuts. Shiny Charm helps, but that's all I use. Wow, okay. See, I don't have the Shiny Charm, but I do feel like most TikTok shorts and videos I've seen are of people who have the Shiny Charm and aren't using the increase with donuts. So as you said, it just feels like it's better in a way. I mean, you all saw how long I spent trying to use that donut, trying to get shiny, and it just wouldn't happen. And then I played loads during the Christmas and New Year's break, like trying to just keep reloading that save file to try and get shiny from that donut, and it just would not give it me at all. Very frustrating. Pretty. We're creating some lovely layering effects here. Lovely layering effects. Do I have any more of these burnt standees? These like autumnal. I put one back there because it was kind of like a dead space. I've got some trees. Oh, I do have another burnt autumnal one. Yes, that looks good. It's weird because I thought shiny hunting for me, I would like super enjoy it in the game. But I don't know. Legends Arceus. Let's go Eevee still. And actually, I still prefer shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet, to be honest. Just my 2 cents, rather than ZA. But then again, the method that I said I wanted to try was just going from zone to zone. Like running through zone 1, running through zone 2, it doesn't necessarily have to be in that order, but jumping from zone to zone and just seeing what shinies we can find. So, something else I need to work on in this area is seating. I am really not sure about this. Oh no, that sticks out far too much. Tree. What about a tree standy actually? That could. No, because it sticks out. God damn it. I always forget the legs on a tree standy. Yeah, that. See, that won't even fit, and it sticks out far too much. I think for now I might just have to keep the fortune cookie stand. I did have it like completely in line with this path, but it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, so I think we just have it there. Kind of want more of these balloons now. I want to fill in these gaps with hedges, but I don't have any hedges, and I don't have the DIY for hedges. Actually, that's something I can go see if I can buy right now. Because I could probably make a load of hedges, because I've got loads of weeds. I've been keeping all of my weeds. Because, Oh no! Muffy and Lucky have just had a row. Oh dear. Muffy's upset. Muffy's like, you've been making my husband do experiments on bodies. He's just an honest bacon. He's not even moved in yet. I haven't even got him on my island. She's already saying he's been led astray. Bean bamboo fence and straw fence. I mean, I might actually learn that because I could put some of that in the field at Muffy's house. And I'll also learn the bamboo fence as well. So what's everyone up to while chilling and watching the stream? I need to get more simple panels. I can't remember if I can use the points for that. I don't think I can. Oh, the lantern is back in. I need to... I want to put a picture of Olivia in Marlowe's office. And then there's going to be a picture of Cobb in Muffy's house and a picture of Muffy in Cobb's house, because they are a couple. As for Marlowe, I kind of feel like I don't necessarily want Olivia and Marlowe to be a couple. What I think is, because he's a mob boss, he's like... He hired her as the face of the diner and the casino, but at the same time he now fancies her, but like he doesn't want to bring her into his life of crime. So she's gonna be like a pin-up in his office, but she's not gonna have a picture of him though. Oh, sugar, I backed out. I was supposed to order some more panels. Jamesy, I'm heading off. I'll catch up on the VOD. Bye all. Take it easy, buddy. I hope you get a bit more energy and get more recovered and stuff. And have a good rest of your day. Simple panel. Those aren't too expensive. I'm just going to order all of them because I need so many for this hospital. Now, you may be thinking, Kylie, why didn't you just use castle walls? Because money. Simple panels are cheaper. Also, even if you go for the payless castle wall option, either the medieval wall or general castle wall, it isn't pure white. It's like an off, like, I suppose cream. But it's not white enough for me. For a hospital wall, so I'm just using basic panels that are not customized. They're pretty darn white, to be honest. Blue shanty wall. I'll take some of these. Oh, iron nuggets as well. I've not checked this box in ages. Holy socks. Fruit basket? Who's putting a fruit basket? Old tire. I wonder why they were upset with each other. Danger! Want to go to my island? There is Kickcore and Code if you wanted to. I appreciate the offer, but I don't, well, I can't really say I don't visit people's islands on stream, but I only really visited one of my community members' islands on stream because they were, like, really supportive of the community last month, so I thought it was only fair, but I don't tend to do that on stream. But the code is in the chat for anyone else that is interested. Right, let's get these panels down. Haha, danger, some emo references as well with the Free Cheers logo as my flag and write some of my island tune. It's funny, Reaches. I'm taking that as a My Chemical Romance reference because it's kind of funny because me and Chris actually watched a My Chemical Romance gig on New Year's Eve along with Evanescence, Bad Omens, and what was the other one? Starset. But My Chemical Romance was the first one that we watched. We have snacks. And drink, but not alcoholic drink because we don't drink anymore. Oops, pushed it too far. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I need to check something. Yeah, that's right, that's symmetrical now. Almost ran over my plants. That would have been sad. Do I have any more? Yes, I've just ordered some more of these from the shop, so they'll be coming on the next day. I think I might have ran out of the ones I actually have, though. Yes, I have ran out officially. Where do I want to put the lamps with banners? That's the question. I kind of feel like one should be over here somewhere, maybe like here in this corner, because there's a bit of a gap. Can't push it anymore. Maybe one near my castle. But where? Kind of feel like it needs to be on the left somewhere. Bloody trees. Friggin' trees, man! Make like they disappear further away, and then when I go closer up, they don't disappear. No, but that does look pretty good there, I think. There we go. That's. Look! See what I mean? I have to keep it like that to be able to see. And Simon, I've got work later, so I need to make lunch. Have fun with your island work. Thank you so much. Have a good day. And I hope recovery continues to go well. That's the last one of them. Right, what else do I want to do right now? Fruit basket. Ooh. It's nice. That actually would be good for the orchard. because it's got a range of all the different fruits in it. So I think that's perfect for when I actually build that. Oh yes, I can change... Yeah, I can put this in my beachside cafe now. Ooh. Still want that though, is the thing. So there needs to be space to be able to get behind this. Right, can I build one stone square? Yes, excellent. I think that's fine like that, because then it's like, oh, if they don't want something from the cabinet, here's some other options behind. So, I think that's fine where it is. My question now is, where am I going to put this, which is the sugar, milk, and the little squirty caramel for the drinks. I want to keep this gap because it flows from the cafe to some more extra seating, so where the heck should I put this now? See, it's made it quite difficult, really. To blimmin' put it away, aren't I? Think maybe let's see if it actually fits where I'm hoping it will. No room. Really? Is it because of that light on that side? Oh, there is room. Excuse you. Or is there not? Maybe there isn't actually. I don't think it can go sideways. Oh, it can. Oh, thank God for that. Would have been so upset. So I still need the cafe sign though. I'm not sure if I even need the serving cart now, though, if I'm honest. See, that doesn't really work now, not unless I pull it out one more. don't think I can actually put a bit of extra wall there, unfortunately. No. See, that gap's gonna bother me now. I definitely not put any wall there. I'm hoping eventually they give us a nice quality of life update for moving things. No, god damn it, that sucks. Not unless... Doesn't really make sense it being there though, does it? Because you'd have to walk all the way around to get the serving cart, which doesn't make sense at all. I'm back. Sorry, I had to go buy groceries. No need to apologise. What did you get? What groceries did you get? You having something nice for tea? I'm having some leftover char siu chow mein with cake, actually, that I have to eat because it's been in the fridge, and if it's not eaten today it'll have to be chucked. Lovely cake and an apple. I need to have more fruit. I'm trying to have more fruit. I'm trying to have more fibre a day. I don't like the gap, chat. I don't like the gap. Maybe it was just better how I had it a second ago. See, part of me is tempted to make 2 of these little tables, or another one of these, and use that. I mean, that's a much better gap than before. But I do still need to have the sign, the cafe sign somewhere. I mean, what about that? That's still close enough, and it still gives a gap to go to the seating areas and then walk in here as well. Let's just have a look. Because if I have it here, that's just blocking it completely. And then if I move it back here, it's going to be a little bit hidden by the lights. Vendor, I bought frozen Greggs, waffles, some pop and crisps, bread, milk, the usual stuff. None of it's for tea though. I'm going to the Chippy. Ooh, Chippy! I love the Chippy. Chris, I know what we're having this weekend, actually. Oh, where's the tablet so I can tell you all? So I can tell you what our plans are for food this weekend. Because once again, we are talking about food on this channel, which, you know, I've just accepted is a thing. Let's see. We are having BLTs for lunches. Chris makes a really nice, rich, hearty stew, which we're going to have for tea tomorrow. And then we're also going to have a chili another night as well. So, probably the most unhealthy thing is the BLT, but everything else is going to be pretty healthy because it's all done from scratch. So, pretty lovely. I think that's the best spot. Because that still leaves space to go through here, and it still leaves space to go around. So I think that's the best bet. I do really like this cake display. I think that's perfect for this cafe. Although it is kind of sad that I can't see the cakes. Oh, have I made a mistake? Should I have kept this here and moved the cake stand there? I'm gonna have to try it now. After spending all that time sorting it out. Because it's such a nice cake stand, it's a shame that we're not really getting to see the cakes from that angle. Now I've got to find where I put it. That's not the right one. God damn it, where is it? Dessert case, there we go. Oh yes, there we go. We get to see the cakes now. Perfection. That does look good. Also now, I just realised, might be able to put this back on the side, I think. Why can't I? There we go. Yes, this is better. So much better. That is perfect. How does this look? No. Well, I don't know actually. Let's just see. Yeah. That's a bit more flush now. Although, what I will need to do is... Ooh, I didn't think that through, actually. You're meant to be able to get behind the... I think that's fine. It's to help yourself, and then you take it to the counter. That's how I'm gonna justify that layout. Defender, if you don't mind me asking, which is your supermarket of choice? I'm Morrison's an Iceland shopper. So the supermarket near Chris's is Tesco's, so it's just convenient because it's like on the way to his and it's literally like 2 minutes drive from his house. The supermarket near me is Asda, but I haven't really been going to Asda for a long time because we don't really go into town anymore by mine. But when we used to go into town, it would be Asda, Aldi, and Iceland were like our go-tos, and then now it's just become Tesco for convenience. Plus, we're so used to the layout and all that, you know, we can just get around and know where everything is. When I was in uni, it was always Iceland, though. Like, I did the bulk of my shopping in Iceland when I was in uni, because it had the best prices for, like, 90% of my shop. I still kind of want the serving cart somewhere. But, again, it's not gonna... It's not really got a spot to go in. Not unless I get rid of the bin. I could put an extra bit of food on top of here as well. Like, we've got a lot of cakes on display, so maybe some bread. I don't think I have any bread, actually. I'm pretty sure I put it all in my house. I've got, like, a shopping bag of bread in my house. So, it might be that I have to take it out of my house and use that. Where is my storage shed? There it is. Just double check. Look at those lovely sandwiches! I've never noticed the sandwiches before. They look well nice. I'm getting hungry, chat. As I say, I'm on a diet, so I'm like cutting back calories on each meal, and I had chicken wraps for lunch with a yogurt. So I'm absolutely starving now. I'm surprised my stomach hasn't decided to roar its head off like it normally does. Now, I don't have any spare bread. No spare bread. Let me go to my house and show you what I'm talking about, just so we can visualize and see if it actually makes sense to go in the cafe instead. I always get Aldi and Lidl confused. I don't think I've ever in my life been to a Lidl. I've only ever been to Aldi's. There we go, a basket of bread. We can already see how good that looks on that serving cart, because there is the very serving cart that we would put it on in the cafe. So I think I have to sacrifice this being here. And maybe what I'll do instead is I'll just put this shop... Ooh, didn't realise I could squeeze into that gap. I'll put the shopping bag on top instead. Got all the lovely, yummy, delightful treats in this kitchen. We've got a fresh baked pie. I think it's cherry pie. That's an amazing looking kitchen. Thank you. Have you seen the house? I can just do a quick run around the house. I've got my reading nook here with my music and my books. I've got my dog, Chris, his little basket and his food. I've got a piano. I've got my guard. My bathroom is actually my favourite room in the house. This is my bathroom. How relaxing this is. Got my little gyroids dancing to the music. I've gone for brown ones because it's a very brown, green and white room. With a little bit of gold for luxury. I've not got a toilet in here. I know I don't have a toilet. There is space for a toilet if I wanted one. I'd probably move the towels or something, or move this and put the toilet there, but I don't know, I just didn't bother with a toilet in this bathroom. Right, so my bedroom. My bedroom, you haven't actually all seen this because I've changed it quite a bit since I last showed it. So this is my bedroom. The only thing that I really need to change in this bedroom is the bed. It doesn't really go. I need to get the rattan bed, black version, I think, for this bedroom. And then I'll probably change this desk to black, or another silver one as well. Well, that's my bedroom. And the base, the loft doesn't have anything in, so I don't need to show that. The basement is the same as before. It's got my dungeon in there, it's got a skeleton, it's got a guard, and I just kind of... Oh! Money! I forgot! I literally forgot that I had money down here. Well. There we have it. I have money now. I forgot that I had money in my basement. Well, I can't believe that. Literally put it down here for safekeeping, and it was so safe that I forgot about it. I don't know why I'm blocking it off. It's not like I've ever opened my island up for other people to come and look at it. Like, I'm even paranoid. When no one can access it, I'm even paranoid enough to block it off. Oh my god. Make it make sense. Right, we've got a load of money. So, let me just... Right, I've got 99,000 on me. There we go. So I've hidden a little cash machine behind my tower. You can't even see it unless you change the camera angle, and then you can see it. Tucked away for easy access. Ooh, we have something here. Fossil. Oh, I've got to go get that gyroid on the beach as well before I forget. Because if I don't go get that now, that's just going to get abandoned on the beach. Can I go inside Lucky's house yet to show you all Lucky's house? I don't know if any of you have seen it. Yay, he's in! Look at this. Isn't it perfect for the graveyard? I don't think I'd change this that much. Probably what I would do is I'd remove the skeleton, remove the bucket. I'd probably keep the walls and floor the same. I'd remove the tiki torches, remove the skull radio, and then, as I say, what I'd do is I'd probably just have one grave in here, not 3, and just have it be Tammy's grave. And then I'd have like some pillars, like 4 pillars, and some candles, and maybe a bit more leaves, I think, is what I'd do in here. And just have this mausoleum purely be for Tammy. I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out, though. I think it looks good. Sorry, Ketchup. I gotta push you out of the way. My bad. Oh, it's the food, that's right. How does it look? Right. I might change which way it's facing. Yeah, that's better because you can see everything now. I wish you could rotate the item on top without having to change position where you're placing it. Maybe the garbage can could just go there. That's actually alright. I'm just gonna try changing them around a little bit. I don't think I like that. See, I wouldn't be able to put another panel there, I don't think. I don't think it'll fit. Yeah, I think I like that more. I don't know why, because it's not like the garbage can is blocking that gap a bit more. I don't know, I just... my brain just likes it more. That's the only explanation I have for that. My brain likes it. Dish drying rack, no, it was the ranch kitchen. And then the dish drying rack goes on top. Which I've lost already. Story of my life on this game. Nice. There is a gap here though now, so maybe another plant. So like another one of those plants, but here in the corner would be quite nice. Or just any plant really. I don't think I have that many spare plants because I've been using them so much. I could use a lamp, a blossom lamp, maybe. Let's go to the top. Deep fat fryer. Doesn't really go. I'll probably use this in the diner, I think, for the fries. I could have a vase instead, maybe. One of these. Quite like this one. No room. Really? Do we? Maybe that's a little bit out of place though. I kind of think a plant would be better. I'm just gonna go and check Nook's Cranny real quick because I don't think I've been in there today. Oh, man. Oh, they are selling milkshake, though, which is perfect for the diner. I might actually buy two, because then I can customise one to a different colour. Don't need anything else from that. What's over here? Doesn't this shop expand again? It's still not expanded for me. None of this floor. The white brick flooring is quite nice. I'll get that. Oh, that's perfect for Stitches. Although, actually, doesn't Stitches come with this floor? I can't remember if it comes with it. Maybe I should just buy it, just in case. I don't know what colour to do the doll's house flooring. Probably just going to do the entire room dark as possible. I've already got this brown brick loads, and then I've got the black brick loads, so probably going to be one of those two for that room. Stops at this upgrade? Really? I'm sure there was a bigger one than this. I don't know. I guess not. I guess I imagined it. I just remember there being, like, 2 rows and aisles and things. What game am I thinking of, then? That's not Animal Crossing? I also want to check the clothes. I'm trying to get more clothes, okay, because I need to start preparing outfits for villagers, and also I do want to do some, like, cool photo shoots on Halves Island, so I want to get a variety of clothing. And now I've found money in my basement, so I'm allowed. Chef! Oh, there's a chef outfit. No one's going to be wearing it, though. Because I've already... I gave this red and white diner apron... no, I didn't. Sorry, I've not done it yet, because Olivia's just moved in. I've got to talk to her more before I can give it... I've already got one of these ready for Olivia. It's a nice raincoat. Ooh, Zen outfits. Which one would be good for Shino, though? Probably this one. Farmer clothes. I need to get farmer clothes for Muffy. I have a question here. Am I doing this wrong? Why can't you select multiple in here? Like, it only ever lets you select one of each type, and then if you select another one, it gets rid of the other one. See? Like, because I selected the farmer overalls, it gets rid of the Zen uniform, and then I have to buy it go out and then come back in and select something else. It's so annoying. It's such a weird restriction to have in place. Oh, there's a plaster. The eye. I like that though. Oh, these are totally witchy stockings. Oh my god. I need to put the pinstripe ones on. I'm not gonna buy them now. I'll come back in and get them. Okay, so the next thing I want to buy was this, which I'll say yes to, say no to wearing. I picked this version for Muffy because I just thought it was a bit more her vibe. It's a shame there aren't black dungarees with like a black and white check shirt. I mean, this one might be nicer for her, I don't know. Either way, first of all, I'm gonna buy these. And say yes to wear them. And I think I am just going to buy that red variant of the dungarees outfit for Muffy. But one thing I don't like is I've already given Shino an outfit. She wore it when I gave it her and then she took it off the very same day and she's not worn it again. And I'm not sure why that is. I definitely think that's something they need to change in the future, where if you give a character something, they just wear it. They don't change it unless you give them something else, or unless you tell them to via the resident services. So you can't really technically get somebody to wear something you want in the game, because I'll just take it off, which sucks. Because I have these outfit ideas planned for so many of my villagers, but if they're just going to remove them, it kind of sucks. Oh, where did we leave the storage thing? Down here. I mean, let me see, like, Muffy's right there, so we can actually get one of these outfits out. That's if, has it gone straight to my storage? Yes, it has. Let's get this one out. Just singing. She doesn't, she doesn't, it's not really overalls, because it doesn't go on the bottom half or on her legs, so it's just a top now. It doesn't look that good now. She's too plump. She's got all that wool. They won't fit in the overalls. I mean, I suppose it's still nice, but it's not the overall vibe that I wanted, really. Delivery jacket. I'm not going to be wearing that though. Right, let's get my dress back on. Which is a custom design, by the way. I've got a couple of dresses now that kind of fit the vibe. This one actually goes really well with this hat colour. And it does, it has a, I think it has a bow on the back. Yeah, a bow on the back. I still prefer the other one though, just because it's got a moon on it. This one's not bad, because this has got a little bit of purple on. This one is what I want for stitches, but this is even worse trying to get... Let me turn... spin round. There we go. I wanted stitches to wear this. But this is even worse trying to get a villager to wear a custom design, because you have to put it in the shop and then you risk all the other villagers buying it and wearing it, and then you have an epidemic of villagers wearing something that you only want one villager to wear. So what I wish they did is, for custom design ones, is that you could go talk to the sisters and then pay like 100 bells for them to produce it as a piece of clothing that you can physically give to a villager. That would have been better, in my opinion. I'll probably display it in his house though. There's quite a few, after playing this for the period of time that I have, I love the game and I have fun on it, but I do think they need to work on their quality of life moving forward with the game. Especially, like, I can definitely see people... Where's my storage? Am I just, like, whizzing past it and not? Like, I couldn't imagine spending some of the hours that other people have put into this game and not getting frustrated with some of the lack of quality of life that it has. Like, it's there. Oh my god, chat. Have I hit the wall? It's right there! Well, that was embarrassing. Right, let's put the oven away, let's put the fossil away, the milkshake, let's put all this away. Don't need a lot of this stuff at the moment. Boxes, vents, fruit basket, weeds, small vase, screen display, milkshake, soft serve lamp, let's put that away, cotton candy, store can go away. Nice. What I might actually do now I kind of want to go and get some materials from an island. So I might go and use Kappa real quick to go to an island and see what I can scavenge. So I'll probably take an axe, ladder, shovel. I'll take my net and rod and... you don't tend to need the vaulting pole because usually if you can't get across one way, you can always get across another way from what I've noticed. So... okay, let's go. Right, so I'm just gonna dump the storage and the DIY bench here. Clear up 2 more slots and then we can go. We're gonna get the little song now. Oh, I didn't get the gyroid! Oh my god, I've mentioned it like 4 times in this stream, how I need to pick up that gyroid on the beach and I've still not done it. I do love the little sing-song that you get. Chris was laughing at me because when I was playing this and the footy was on, I went to one of these islands and I was just like humming along to it. He was like, "What are you doing? What are you singing?" And I was like, "I'm singing the little song that the toad sings." I think it's a turtle, isn't it? Because he's got a shell on, he's a kappa. But I called him a toad. Reach for your dreams, Kylie. It's nice that he stops his singing to like say a nice little uplifting message to you. It's very cute. I always give him a round of applause because he's, you know, he's serenaded us there. That's not part of the package and he's done it anyway. Okay, so what do we have on this island? We have windflowers. Orange ones. We have, oh, we have some more of these lovely red bushes, which I'm totally gonna take. Pink is not the vibe for the island, so I'm sorry to anyone that's like, "Oh my god, you've got lovely pink flowers." No, couldn't care less about them, sorry. I know there's a lot of people that go hunting for these pastel colours, but not my vibe, not my jam. See, my plan for Booyah Moon originally was to only have white and red flowers on my island, but then I realised that I'm going to get different colours on the island anyway from the different decorations that I'm going to be using, so why restrict myself to a certain colour of flower? Plus, I suppose it would be kind of boring to just have one type of flower. But I do love these bushes with the red flowers on. They are very nice. Isn't it true in the update that we can store trees, plants and bushes? So that means I can finally clear my beach. Well, not my beach, but my, beside the... Yay, gyroid! Beside the graveyard, because that's where I've dumped all of my flowers. I know I could have dug holes to stop myself being pushed back, but it's fine. I am going to steal this tree. This one. Oh, I didn't eat the food. having full-grown ones is a lot better. I had to, like, all of the trees that I used for my ghost train area, I grew. And it took, I had to skip, I think it was like 3 days in the end or something. To get them to grow. I mean, I was doing other things on each day when I advanced time. It wasn't like I was just skip. It just felt like a very long time for them to grow. I don't think I want red windflower. So yeah, I'm trying to have one colour of one type of flower. You know, not like multiple of the same flower but in different colours, if that makes sense. I know that's weird, but that's just the way my brain is. I don't think I can be bothered with crossbreeding flowers. I had enough of that on Fae Farm. Is there not another tree that I can steal? Was there only 2 of those trees, really? I don't think I want any more apple trees. I've got a load of apple trees that I've just dumped. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do then is I am going to get some more wood. I might actually collect any apples though, because I've been using them so much to move trees. Oh, sugar, yeah, because I've eaten the fruit. I always forget that when I eat the fruit. I just instinctively tap the rock and then I break it. I can't tell you how many times I've actually done that on my own island. A ludicrous amount. Right, let's use my axe. Pick up. I will have a branch though as well. Just making the most out of this island, basically. I think we've done a fair bit today though. I've done some designing of my fairground. Well, I gave you a full tour of the island and explained some of the stuff that I've done and some of the future plans. Decorated my fair a little bit more. Customised some colours for things. Edited my cafe area. And we've chilled and we've hung out and we've chatted, which has been nice. I mean, I didn't really have much to report, did I, about my Christmas? It was a calm one. It was a calm, quiet one. And as I say, it's become that more and more as I've gotten older. I just can't be minded with going out when it's dead busy. I hate going out when it's really busy at shopping centres and things. It stresses me out. I do most of my shopping online, it's, you know, and then I probably go out a handful of times a year to go shopping. One of my New Year's resolutions was to get out more though, but not necessarily to go shopping, even if it's just to like go for walks and like maybe, you know, now that obviously I'm a lot better, I'm like almost, I'd say I'm almost fully recovered really. I'm still getting some minor issues here and there, but for the most part I'm alright. I just need to work on getting full range back in terms of being able to get on the floor, get up and down off the floor unaided really. And I'm still careful when I'm walking, but I can walk for a lot more distance and stuff and not get tired and not get sore. So that's the main thing. But yeah, like go out for walks more and like attend events and activities and actually live life a bit more, because it's been very hard last year with how stuck in I was for most of the year. Very depressing. And I'm not getting any younger, so while I am young-ish, quotations, I would like to get out a bit more and do more things and experience the world and experience life, so. And ideally, I want to go back into regular work as well. I'm not sure when I'm going to start that yet. Whether it'll be soon or not, I don't know. I've been increasing my exercising and physio, so I'm going to be doing that for a bit, and then I'm going to see whether I think I can go do a blimmin' 9 to 5, stood up all day job. We'll see. I would like an office job, but I have no experience in office jobs. I only have experience in catering, so that's realistically what I'm going to get, which means I'll be on my feet all day. So I've got to be able to have the stamina and the durability to do that on the leg, so yeah. So we'll see. But I'm hopeful. I've walked around for long periods of time now with family around shopping centres between Christmas and New Year, so I'm hopeful. And if it doesn't work out, then I either reduce hours or leave, don't I? Simple as that. I think I'd be better off doing part-time first anyway, to see how I get on. And then still do content creation as well. Right, I don't want to do any fishing. I think I've gotten everything that I would like from this island. I've gotten wood, gyroids, clay, stone, iron, fruits, some trees, and some bushes. I think we're good. I don't need to go fishing or anything like that. If I want money, I'll just go to a treasure island, so I do need to do fishing for the museum and also bug catching. I've really been neglecting the museum, to be honest. The only thing I've been doing in the museum is fossils. I've still been digging them up, but not every time I'm on the game. Just when I see them, I just dig them up and assess them and all that. I mean, the real test for me walking around and going out was when we had to travel on the train and then walk through Manchester, which was really busy, to go to the gig, to go to the 3 Days Grace gig. So, you know, the floor, the paving was terrible. So many cracked and broken slabs. I was on high alert. It was really stressful for me. I had to be on such high alert because of people whizzing past you, shoving past you, not looking where they're going. And then the floor. Yeah, it was very stressful, but I did it, and I was carrying a heavy rucksack in a busy environment, and I was okay. It was, I did get a little bit sore that evening, which was to be expected, but it wasn't horrendous. So, and then I had to do it the following day coming back from the hotel as well. So, you know, it was doable. And if I can do that, then I can do almost anything. Except scale a mountain. Can't do that still. But it was, do I want to put these? See, I took them, but they are kind of in the way. I'll probably just go dump them near the other flowers for now. That's the only free space that I have, so... I'm trying to keep where I want to do the orchard clear, because realistically that's where I'm going to do next, you know? So I'm probably just going to dump these here. But yeah, in terms of like going up is still easier than coming down. Like if there's any slopes, like, oh, did I picked up a pink one on accident? I don't even want it. May as well. Can I put it in the middle? I can. May as well make something pretty for now. There we go. But yeah, going down slopes, and that I still have to mind myself, but night and day difference from the start of the year, not the start of this year, the start of last year. Cedar trees, where do I want to just dump these cedar trees? Do I need any of them anywhere? So I can just plant them now. Not have to move them, that would be nice. So whether it lets me put one here. No. Too close to the water's edge. What? Oh, is it because of the... Nah, it's because of the slope, isn't it? I don't want it one square back, because then it's going to be in line with the other one, which I don't really like doing, so... What if I had one... Yeah. Oh, that looks good. It actually hides the divider from the lower level. So you're only really going to see it if you're up top. And it also doesn't hide Shinu's house, which is nice. Very nice. I've just realised the time. God, time has flown by today, chat. Really flown by. 3.5 hours and I've not gotten up to go to the loo. Doesn't mean that I'm not currently desperate for it, but considering I've drank both of these, you know, there's a little bit left in that one, but not much. I've probably not drank enough during these streams either, because normally I've fully drank them both and I've actually refilled like during the stream, so I'm probably going to have a very dry throat tonight. So I guess I need to decide what I'm streaming next week, which I should probably do some Pokemon, shouldn't I? Finish the DLC. I don't even know if I want to. It's been a while since I played, so I think I need to get back on it. And play some more of it. And try and just focus on story, I think. I am going to plant this here where it's visible, this money tree, so I can just get the money when it is around. I'm really pleased with how this hospital's looking though. See, part of me is tempted to try and go to a treasure island and get a white castle wall and see what it looks like, but I'd need so many. Like, this is... it'd probably be a similar length of time getting all those castle walls for this area to surround the hospital. Defender, oh, I forgot to ask, Kylie, have you heard of the upcoming game Crimson Desert? It's being made by the devs of DokeV. Yes, I have. To be honest, I wasn't interested in it until just recently, because now I've seen that you can ride dragons, and that that has really interested me. And it's funny that you should bring this up, Defender, because I was just talking with CJ this morning, and we got onto the subject of games where you get to ride dragons, and I was talking to him, and it reminded me of Draken the Ancient Gates, which was a great, undervalued, underappreciated PS2 game with, you know, a lot of RPG elements. You got to ride a dragon, it had voice acting, it had magic, it had hard bosses. It was actually known as being a hard game. It was such a good game on PS2. And then I was talking about other games with dragons in, and I mentioned Century Age of Ashes, which is a free-to-play game, which you can get on pretty much all consoles. I haven't even tested it yet or tried it. And you'd think I would have done by now, but I haven't. Because CJ was talking about Avowed, which looks good, and I don't know when that's coming out, actually, Avowed. But the game I'm thinking of, where you actually get to design your own dragon, bond with it and fly on top of it. There's been tweets about it recently. It's called Dragon Twin. Open world RPG strategy game, shape your destiny, legendary mortal soulbound to a dragon, custom dragon creator, dragon riding, realistic flying and destructive effects. Dragon Twin, that's called. That's one to keep an eye on if you like dragons and you would like to fly on a dragon. It looks amazing graphics as well. Yeah, ride dragons and have your own house. Yes, that's the thing. That's why Crimson Desert interests me. And Light No Fire, let's not forget about Light No Fire, from the creators of No Man's Sky, that has dragons in it and fantasy and stuff. So that looks interesting. I need to plant this cedar tree somewhere. Let's try and just plant it here, I think. There we go. Every time I put benches and seats around my island, my villagers don't care. They just sit on the floor. Oh, I was also pretty upset because I wasn't quick enough to get my camera out. And for a moment, I forgot about the record feature on the Switch. Don't ask me why. But Shino came in and she sat here and she got out a drink and she started drinking, and I missed the photo opportunity. As soon as I got the camera out, she blooming got up and walked off. I was so upset. You may be wondering why as well that I've gone for green for my hospital. Well, because Cobb is green, and I've already got quite a bit of red theming going on in other places, so I decided to make my hospital colours green. Green and white, and then I'm going to make Cobb's house. This isn't Cobb's house at the moment. It will be when I kick out Ed. But I will make sure that his house is green, like the roof remains green, and then pretty much this is okay the way it is now. I might change from wood panelling, I don't know, and try and have a different door, but I'll probably keep the roof green and the core of the house white, I think, for that. Yeah, I was just saying about the castle walls. I might try and snag on a Treasure Island a white castle wall and just see how it looks, but it would cost so much. I mean, once I stole one from a Treasure Island, I'd be able to order and buy them myself, but it'd be a lot of money. At least castle walls would be cheaper than the medieval wall. The problem with castle walls is they're very tall and they have the windows in, which is a pain. And the kind of like, well, I suppose they're windows, but not, because they don't have glass, and they appear on both sides no matter which way you have the wall. The medieval wall you can rotate, but it's got that light on it. So this is why I opted out of those walls as well, because I just think they'd be too awkward to do. So I think the paneling is the best way, where it's all white for the hospital. I'm pretty pleased with how this is looking so far. Right, anyways, I think we need to call it, really. Let me put the storage shed down, and I'm going to put all my tools away. Yeah, we'll probably return to Pokemon next week. Done a fair bit. Chilled, hung out, chatted, caught you all up on my health, caught you up on Christmas, and I guess now I just need to talk about the future plans for the channel, which for the most part is to just wait until Pokopia and Monster Hunter Stories 3 comes out. I think for now we're just kind of in filler mode of games. Pretty much Pokemon, try and cover the rest of the DLC. I might do a bit more Sea of Thieves again at some point, because we will be getting another season before Pokopia and Stories 3. Other than that, I know Avowed is coming out. I don't think CJ actually told me when that is. February, maybe? We'll just scroll back. Next month. Yeah, February. So Avowed's coming out next month. So we could possibly check out Avowed, because that is magic and fantasy and all that jazz, and it's coming to PS5, and I am interested in it, and I have been interested in it for a while. So that could be a game that we look at until Pokopia and Stories 3. Defender, I'm 99% sure that the devs said that once Crimson Desert is out, they're going to 100% focus on Dokkan. Good, because Dokkan is 100% a game that I want to play. I was sad that that got put on the back burner, and I can't wait to play it, honestly. It's going to be amazing. Well, that's it from me, guys. I'll be back later next week. For now, it's probably just going to be 2 streams a week, as I said. Because we're not really playing anything new. We're just covering Pokemon. I'll probably up my streams again with Pokopia and Monster Hunter Stories 3, more than likely. So I'm probably just going to stick to 2. So for now, it's going to be Thursdays and Fridays. I was thinking of possibly moving my streams back to the weekends, but I don't know yet. I'll figure that out down the line, but if I do plan on moving them, I will of course tell you all and announce it and all that. But for now, Thursday and Friday are the stream days, unless something comes up, in which case I usually move one to Wednesday. But we'll see. Definitely next week, Thursday and Friday. So we'll probably do Pokemon. I'll come back with Pokemon on Thursday. And we might do a couple of side missions to ease ourselves back in, and then we'll get back into the story or something. I don't want to just go straight to the first boss, because that's where we're at present. So I might do a couple of dimension runs just to get back into the flow of it. And then we'll do story. Ah, there's Marlo. He's going to the fair. His money laundering fair. Anyways, chat, it's been super fun today. Thank you all for hanging out. Take it easy, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you all later next week. And thank you for catching up. Enjoy the VOD if you're watching any of that, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!